up, everybody? It's Nick here from thegameraccess.com here with Hilmar, marketing manager for Razer. What are you showing at E3 2012?
We got 3 big announcements this year. First off, we have the Razer Taipan. It's our new gaming mouse, an ambidextrous gaming mouse. And then later on, I'm going to a little bit talk about a headset and a concept device for Mechwarrior Online.
All right, so tell us about the mouse you guys are showing off.
Yeah, so this mouse, there's 2 things that are really important about it. One is the form factor. It's based on the Razer Diamondback and the Razer Copperhead gaming mice, which were really popular ambidextrous gaming mice that a lot of people asked us about because we discontinued it. So we based the form factor on these 2 mice, and so it's perfect for any kind of grip style that you're using, whether it's a claw grip or a palm grip, for example. And the second thing is the functionality of the mouse, and by that I mean we put the most advanced 4G dual laser and optical sensor into this mouse. So now the DPI goes all the way up to 8,200 DPI. But what's more important is that there's actually 2 sensors. The laser sensor is for tracking, and the optical sensor is for measuring the distance to the surface and calibrating the mouse to the surface itself as well. So actually, a good example for that is if you're a low sensitivity first-person shooter gamer, you usually do large swipes on the mouse mat and replace the mouse multiple times on the mouse mat. And in the past, you've been getting a little bit of a jitter effect on the cursor while you're lifting the mouse up and down. So this sensor actually reduces that by quite a bit. So in terms of precision, it's actually the most precise sensor that we've ever made. Yeah.
Okay, and then moving on to the headset?
Right, so the headset is a Battlefield 3 headset that we've made specifically for Battlefield 3.
Okay.
So it's a whole new ID, something that we've never been done before, and it's based, kind of inspired by the helicopter headsets that are out there. And because flying the helicopters and jets is a big part of Battlefield 3, we designed it in kind of this aviator style with a lot of metal parts, but we still kept it as a lightweight headset, very comfortable. So yeah, as I said, it's a stereo headset. It's made for the PC, but it's also very, very mobile. You can detach the microphone boom and then actually use it as a normal headphones. So if you're going out there and want to listen to your MP3 player, you can just detach the mic and use it as a cool aviator style headphones. The jack on the headphones is a combined mic and audio jack. So if you're using it on your smartphone, you can even theoretically, you can even use the mic if you want. Out of the box, it comes with an adapter cable, so that you get a little bit more cable length if you're actually hooking up to your gaming desktop PC. Okay. And it splits up the signal into 2 different separate jacks, so you can connect to all PCs. So yeah, this headset is $129 US, and it's starting to ship in July.
And what's the price on the mouse? Is there pricing available?
Yes, the mouse is $79.99, and it's also shipping in July.
Okay, now one thing I noticed is the first time shown off at this E3, but what's up with the Razer laptop that I saw out there?
That is the Razer Blade. That's our gaming laptop. We showed it a couple of months ago and started selling it in the US already. The philosophy behind that, and it's our first system that we've ever made, is that there's a lot of gaming laptops out there right now, which are good in terms of performance, but they're very thick and they're very heavy. Right. So people buy them, usually put them on their desk and never move them again because you can't call them portable. They're luggable at best. Right. So we kind of wanted to have a laptop that has that power to play games on high settings, but is also portable. So we tried to make it as thin as possible. So now we actually managed to have a similar form factor to a MacBook Pro. It's actually a little bit thinner than the 17-inch MacBook Pro, and it still has the performance to run games. So there's a quad-core i7 processor, and you have a GT555 mobile graphics card in there from NVIDIA, 8GB RAM, 256 GB solid-state hard drive. So yeah, it's a full-on gaming laptop in a cool form factor.
And then I saw there was like a touch panel out. Did you have your normal touchpad, but there's like a separate touch panel? Can you tell me about that?
That's the Razer Switchblade user interface. And that came out of a concept that we showed 2 years ago at CES, which we called the Razer Switchblade, which was like a little mobile gaming laptop that was based on these tactile keys. So out of that concept was the UI was developed for the Razer Blade, and it gives you 10 keys that are tactile, so they feel like normal laptop keys, but they change appearance and functionality. So you can customize them in terms of what these keys look like and what these keys are supposed to do. So you can start applications with these keys. You can put in-game icons on those keys and use them for like spells and such as. And then below these 10 keys, you have a trackpad that is also an LCD screen at the same time. So with the keys on top and the screen below, you can even run little applications just on that user interface. So you can actually pull up YouTube and run it on that screen while you're in a game, for example. And then you can access, for example, you can access Facebook from there, you can access YouTube from there, you can access a normal numpad function. So the possibilities with that are quite large, and right now we're filling that up with a lot of content. So we're actively going out there and working with developers to develop new apps for that. So right now, today at the show, we actually have a DJ who's using a specific app for this user interface that lets him do MIDI input controls. So he's got like DJ functionality on that Switchblade user interface.
That's awesome. You said that's available now?
That's available right now.
What's the pricing on that?
That's $27.99.
$27.99. All right, well, Hilmar, we definitely appreciate your time. You guys got a lot of great products at E3 2012. Definitely look forward to Razer and the products they are showing off.